physical media update. The shelves are getting more full, and yeah, I've recently bought a couple things and realized I haven't done an update video. I don't know how the last video I did was just a road rage video, and although that's gotten rather popular for a channel like mine, I don't know how much longer it's going to be up because now people are making privacy complaints about it because of their regretting their actions they did in public. Arg. Anyhow, let's do physical media update. Let's start with the cameras because I've acquired some cameras again because I have a problem. At one point the other day I had 4 cameras in my car. Yep. Here's 3 of them plus my cell phone. That was 4 freaking cameras in my car. But Pentax ME Super, this has been my workhorse for the last couple months now. I absolutely love this camera. I've run multiple rolls of film on it. I've replaced the light seals in the film door, and I just, there's something about the way this camera works, how simple it is, how you can still be full manual with it, the way the images look on film. There's just something about all of it combined that just make me still love this camera. This Minolta Zoom 80, that was a $5 thrift store find, buddy. Even came with a book from Kodak on how to shoot better pictures, and it's got a bunch of tips and stuff in it for just general photography, not necessarily for this camera in specific, but you know, I was like, yeah, screw it, for $5, the carrying case it came with and the little book, it's worth that even if it doesn't end up working. But I've got about 16 pictures taken with that, 20 to go before I can develop the roll. So I do need to use this a little bit more, but with it being a point and shoot, it's just not something you really try to take photos with like you would with something like this or something like this Nikon D7200 I've recently acquired as well. I didn't come with a strap, so I had to get creative. So I used a Mazda lanyard, basically so I can just at least shoulder it and kind of carry it or put it around my neck and weigh my neck down because it doesn't disperse the load very well and it's only on one side. But I do have a little safety there, so it's kind of like double latch just in case something had one of these go. It does have a backup, so there's that. But I'll eventually find a cool strap for it. I just hadn't really felt the need to get one right away. But D7200, it's a 24 to 120 Nikkor lens with the VR and autofocus and blah blah blah, all your normal stuff. A little bit better than a kit lens, not as good as a prime lens, but the main reason I got this is because I really want to start doing weather photography. So I could do it with film. It's just easier with digital because you can instantly see what's going on, what you need to correct for, etc., with, you know, being able to see it in the display. And it's about a 20 megapixel camera, pretty good in low light. I've been shooting it up to I think 800, or maybe did I even get up to 1600 ISO the other night? I think I might have, and still got some really usable photos with very little grain in them. So pretty excited with this camera so far. It feels like a full frame, but it's a crop sensor camera, so yay. Bought it used, so saved quite a bit of money, but they don't produce the D7000X 7X00, pick your number for the X. They don't really produce these anymore. They've gone to selling the mirrorless stuff as their primary stuff now, so I still like a mirrored camera, a DSLR with that mirror. It's just the way it sounds, the way it feels, I don't know. It feels better to me. But maybe it's because that's what made me fall in love with cameras more, was learning to shoot DSLRs before I learned to shoot normal SLR film. Movie-wise, picked up Paul on the Dirt Cheap, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, always funny. Throw Seth Rogen in there as the voice of an alien. That's even better. Jason Bateman's good in it, and there's a couple really good funny actors in that movie. Definitely worth the watch if you haven't seen it. It's funny. I found Mall Rats so I can complete my Jay and Silent Bob primary series. Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma Strikes Back, Clerks 2. I think those are the prime Jay and Silent Bob flicks. The reboot, Clerks 3, would like to add to this collection as well, if I can ever find them on DVD, but I don't know if they even are on DVD, but I'll just keep looking, and if I find them, I will definitely scoop them up. Down here, on this complete shelf, we have Rocco's Modern Life Complete Series. That was a score and a half, especially getting it much cheaper than brand new. Today, I found Aqua Teen Hunger Force Volume 2. That's a series I wouldn't mind having, you know, the full season, or the full series of. Instead of just one or two seasons, I would not mind having all of them. The movie, it's a stupid show. I can't get it to go back in its home. But it makes me laugh. At the same time of buying Aqua Teen, I bought Ken Burns' The War. One of the best documentaries on World War II, honestly. Pretty extensive. I like the way it was done. I love Ken Burns stuff, but yeah, I've got weird taste. Aha! I'll get you going 2 times. You just need a bigger hole and a bigger... yeah. Nope. We're going to stop right there before phrasing becomes too much of a thing. Also picked up The Art of Racing in the Rain recently. Love this movie. Tugged at my heart. Probably only going to be able to watch it that one time, but damn, it was good. I cried a lot in this flick. But I'm a dog lover. I'm a car lover, so it all kind of added up. I wasn't expecting the story to not be as focused on racing with the title. Racing's not really a big part of it. They don't even really show much of it. But it is phenomenal. Just keep a box of tissues handy. It's the same people who did Marley and Me. I almost said Molly. Marley and Me. So, yeah. Fall for that trap again. And also acquired Tombstone because I am your Huckleberry. Probably one of the greatest westerns ever made. I don't know. I'm not a big western fan, but this movie is just so well done. That's it for movies. That's it for cameras. Music-wise, I've added Big Bad Voodoo Daddy to the collection. Love me some swing. The only one I'm missing, well, another one I'd like to add other than I think another Big Bad Voodoo Daddy album is Squirrel Nut Zippers. I love their stuff. I love their sound. It's kind of very 1920s, 30-ish sounding with the scratchy voice female singer and the trumpets, and of course, you know, it's swing music, but I love them. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the last video, but X Smoke and Fiction, great album, great band that's gotten better with time. That album came out in late 2024, maybe 25, I'm not sure, but it's a pretty recent album. If you like stuff like, say, the Talking Heads, you'll probably like X, because they're a punk band, but they're a little softer, and it's a male and female vocalist, and they sound fantastic. I don't know. Book-wise, this is one I'm currently reading called No Better Friend, A Man, a Dog, and Their Incredible True Story of Friendship and Survival in World War II. I was unaware until I got home after purchasing it that this is an adapted for young readers version, but that's okay. It's got pictures in it too, which is kind of neat. It's kind of help tell stories and stuff, but you can read on the cover. It's about a man and dog and their incredible true story of friendship and survival in World War II. And I've started reading it. I'm that far in, and it's pretty good so far. Other than that, I did pick this up not too long ago. This one I gotta be careful with on showing on YouTube. I think we're 9 minutes in. Most people turned off at this point. Motel Bazaar, buddy, this book is wild. So I have a fascination with old motels and hotels. Old signs like that, I love them. That's part of my photography kick, right? Seeing some of these older pictures and stuff, and older rooms maybe captured in modern times is kind of cool too. But we got some old ones. And whoopsies, you might have saw boob there. But yeah, it's something that's always fascinated me. I like travel. I like cars. I like 1900s to 1960s Americana stuff. And this kind of paints a bizarre, wild story as the gruesome or unwholesome things that happen in these cheap hotels. While you're vacationing, somebody could be doing some crazy stuff. I can't show much of this book on YouTube, but it is inspiring as far as being a photographer. The shots are cool. The attention to small detail that the artist Stephanie, is it Kraby or Krabby, or I'm not sure how you pronounce your last name. I'm sorry. You'll never see this video though, so hopefully I don't care. But the attention to details and the backgrounds and staging of things is very good in that. And I really enjoyed thumbing through that book. So yeah, that's me showing you my cheap secondhand collection of stuff. But definitely collect physical media, because a lot of the stuff I can't just randomly pick up on streaming. And if I want to watch it, I either go to my computer where I've ripped the DVDs or the seasons of shows to my computer and I just click and watch, or I pop them into PlayStation here or DVD player and just watch old-fashioned movies, or pick up a book and just read it, or grab the iPod and listen to music, or create my own content with camera stuff, because I love camera stuff. Couldn't you tell? Goodbye.